do you feel stuck? Do you feel like there are things that you want, but there is a wall that's preventing you from getting them? Do you feel unsure or uncertain, or you know that you want to step into a different version of yourself, but you're having a really hard time doing it? Like, you know you want the thing, but the thing just feels so unattainable. Or maybe you don't even know what the thing is, but you just feel off in your day-to-day, unsatisfied, unhappy. You know something needs to shift, but you feel stuck. Well, I've been there too. I've spent many, many, many moons there. And I can tell you one thing for certain that is really overlooked for people who are feeling this way is their physical health. When we address the body in a holistic way, that means we're looking at the physical body, the mental body, and the spirit as all interconnected pieces, we can influence change and health in a new way. Everybody's goal, right, is they just want to feel good. People just want to feel good. They want to have purpose. They want to be happy. They want to be blissful. They want to find their joy. Nobody is on a journey because they don't want to get better or feel better. But what's really important to acknowledge here is that there's multiple entry points to getting on this journey. And when we feel stuck, the physical body is the easiest place to enact change. So when I was working back in my corporate career a whole lifetime ago, I felt stuck. And I would continuously do things or reach milestones and think I would feel better and everything would make sense. And I still had this like really unsatisfied feeling in my body. I was not finding what I was looking for out of life at all. Even though all my needs were met, I had a really nice job that paid well, I had a great partner, all the things were checked, all the boxes were checked, but there was still this just something I was carrying, something I wasn't able to get past, something holding me in a space that I didn't want to be in. And I went on a big, long, soul-searching journey to figure it all out. But at the core of this journey was getting right in my physical and mental health. Those are two places that really impact our ability to navigate and move throughout the world. When we don't feel good, when our body doesn't feel good, when we don't have the energy that we want to go out in the world, it keeps us stuck. And when things are physically stuck in our body, it keeps us stuck in our mental state and what we're able to accomplish out in the world, because again, these things are all connected and they're mirrors for each other. So our mental health, what's going on in our mind is reflected in our body. And what's going on in our body is reflected back into our mind. So if you are feeling stuck, you might think life coach, therapist, something that can help me with the head. You might bypass what's going on with your physical body and really be missing an opportunity to start living the life that you are craving, that you want to live, one that feels good and energetic and vital. And there's nothing holding you back from facing your fears, from showing up, from shining your light, and figuring out what it is that makes you feel good in this world. Or another way to say that is your purpose or your dharma. So when people have things in their system, like their digestive system's not operating properly and they are having some impacted bowels, and there's literally things and like waste products and toxins, and our body's not circulating as it should or as it was meant to, that stuckness translates to what's going on in the rest of our lives. Our minds, our existential things that are going on, our minds, our external things that are going on, it makes a difference. And the physical body is the easiest place to enact change. It's gross, and by gross I mean large. There's substance, there's things that you can easily do to make a shift. So when I work with people, the goal is to support the physiology, the body, and that in turn supports the mind and allows them to find their happiness and their peace and ease within this life. I learned through my own journey that fixing your health really does transform a lot of things. And it's not just like something you fix and it's done and oh, life is perfect. It's an ongoing thing. Our health is dynamic. It's always changing and we always have to kind of respond and ebb with its flows. But once you start tuning in and paying attention to the things that you're doing in your life and how they're making you feel and how your body's feeling, you can start enacting change. So I'll give you an example. There are times where I have what feels like a blanket over me and I don't want to move and I don't want to get up and I don't want to go around and do things and all, I feel bogged down, like stuck. I feel stuck. And it impacts how I show up for my business, how I show up for my friends, how I show up for my family and my partner. It impacts everything. And if I can do things to start moving things out of my system, getting things circulating, making sure I'm not constipated or literally holding on to matter and substances that no longer serve me, then I feel lighter in my body and I'm able to go work out. I'm able to show up differently. I'm able to clean my home and do the things. So when I'm feeling that way, I bring in herbs and supplements and nutrients to help my body move and circulate, and in turn, I'm able to move and circulate better in the world. So if you are feeling stuck, if you're feeling hopeless, if you are feeling like things just aren't working out or going the way you want, you don't have the energy, you don't have the vitality, you just don't know how to move past this wall that you are experiencing, I highly encourage you to take a step back and look at your health. Look at the things that you can do to start nourishing your body and your mind and your spirit, because those are the things that are going to get you unstuck. If you're eating foods that are heavy and they take a lot of energy to digest, lighten it up and you will feel lighter and you won't feel so stuck. There won't be this stickiness to it anymore. If you are struggling to get something done, start looking at the things that are clogging up your mental capacity. Maybe it's scrolling social media. Maybe it's being here on YouTube. Maybe it's engaging in drama or listening to music too often or too loud. Start just paying attention to the things and how they make you feel, and you're gonna start being able to tease out what is making you feel stuck and how to move past it. And the goal is, if it makes you feel bad, do less of it. If it makes you feel good, do more of it. If it's neutral, well, it's neutral. And I highly encourage people to work with specialists like me who can help them tune into their bodies and bring in the right things to get them a glimpse of what it feels like to be in awareness and to feel good and to have things moving as they should and to not feel stuck anymore. So it's funny because, the work of a holistic health practitioner isn't necessarily just to enact physical improvements or help with chronic disease or acute situations. What I do is help people feel good in their bodies so they can show up with the world with their light shining, with the energy to do what they want to do and find more ease as they do it. And although I work on a physical level with these things, it's all the same journey to getting better, to learning ourselves, to growing, to pushing the bounds and really stepping into who we can become. Health and the changes I made were such a huge part of my journey. It's what's allowed me to be here talking in front of a phone and posting a video to YouTube when that used to terrify me. But when I feel good in my body, my fear dissipates, my anxiety dissipates, because our physiology is really impacting a lot of things. And we can understand a holistic view to health and everything going on. When we take a whole picture view of it all, we are going to be able to find so much goodness in this world that it's gonna change your life, like it's changed my life. So I'm Lila, this is Living Wellness Lounge, and if you are feeling stuck, first of all, my heart goes out to you because I have been there and you're the people I care most to serve in this world. I invite you to subscribe, like, comment, all the things. If you're interested in the work I do, you can find information down in the description below, and I'd love to hear from you. What questions do you have? What topics can I cover? How can I support you on your journey to feeling less stuck in life, to feeling good? Or if you're dealing with something specific and chronic, I got you too. Just let me know.